Father practiced his signature for years, on the backs of envelopes through tears of concentration at the kitchen light, getting something right that never quite came out the way he saw it in his head. A particular loop, a particular thread. Keep practicing some marks, take a lifetime to arrive. He showed me once the version he preferred, held it up and asked me if I heard the name inside the line, the way it moved from the capital down through every groove, led her to the finish of the last. He said a signature is like a mast, it holds your name up to the wind, he said, long after you have gone and you are dead. The signature is pulling me under, I can hear the ink line thunder. He signed his name 10,000 times at least, searching for the version that released right for me across the page. Sign, loop, loop, name, hold, sign, loop, loop, name, hold, sign, loop, name, name, hold, oh. Sign, loop, loop, name, hold, hold. Sign, loop, loop. Sign, loop. Sign, loop, name, hold, sign. Press, lift, press, no. Sign, loop. I found the envelopes inside a box, hundreds of his signatures like clocks, all stopped at different moments of the same attempt to perfectly become his name. Each one slightly different from the last, each one reaching further than the past. I lined them up across the kitchen floor, watched his hand get older more and more. They say the dead release the names they carry, but my father left a signature in hundreds. I do not need the perfect version, I only need to keep on signing mine. Keep signing mine. Trust the loop. My father practiced his signature for years, on the backs of envelopes through tears, searching for the line that held his name, getting closer every year to something he became. I signed my name differently now than before, finding his particular loop more and more. Leave your mark, we are still signing. The envelopes are still there, the loop is still his. The ink remembers every attempt he ever made. Mother made the bed the morning after, pulled the blanket straight without the laughter that used to come from underneath it warm, before the house learned how to hold a storm. of silence in the place a person slept. She smoothed it flat and then she stood and wept. Keep making. Some beds are made for more than sleeping. The room stayed his for longer than was practical. Every object left in something tactical. About his placement, cup beside the lamp. The window cracked to stop the room from damp. We cleaned around the edges, never through the center where the shape of him still drew itself into the mattress like a map of every night he slept without a gap. The blanket is pulling me under. Oh, I can hear the mattress thunder. She smoothed it flat each morning without fail, as if the making kept him just inside the veil. Lie down for me inside the dark. Blanket, smooth bed, stay. Blanket, smooth bed, stay. Blanket, blanket, smooth, smooth bed, bed, stay, stay. Blanket, blanket, smooth, smooth bed, bed, stay, stay. Blanket, smooth bed, stay, stay. Full, tuck, full, no. Blanket, smooth. My nephew slept in it one Christmas night. Said the room felt different in the light of morning. Said he dreamed of someone tall standing at the window in the hall. We did not tell him whose the room had been, just changed the sheets and kept the space between the knowing and the not knowing intact. Some rooms hold more than any sleeping fact. They say the dead release the beds they slept in, but that mattress held his shape for years. I do not need the room to stay unchanged forever. I only need the blanket to stay smooth each morning. Stay smooth each morning. Trust the making. My mother made the bed the morning after. Oh, pulled the blanket straight without the laughter, smoothing out the shape of someone gone, keeping him inside the cotton, carrying on. My nephew slept there dreaming of a tall man standing at the window of a room he ran. Leave your mark, we are still smoothing. The room is still his, the shape is still there. The blanket remembers every morning. She made it, 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 she made it. He had a corner table at the cafe. Same chair, same cup, same newspaper midday. Every Thursday for perhaps 20 years, the owner knew his order through the gears of a routine so embedded in the place that the table held the outline of his face. Keep sitting. Some corners belong to one person only. When it stopped coming, nobody said a thing. For the first 3 Thursdays of the spring, the table sat there empty in the light. The owner placed the cup there out of right, or ritual or something in between. The cup of coffee sat there getting cold. Every Thursday morning growing old, the table is pulling me under. I can hear the corner thunder. 20 years of Thursdays in one chair left a particular and permanent air. Sit for me beside the window. Table corner, Thursday corner. Table corner, Thursday corner. Thursday corner. Table corner. Corner. Thursday, Thursday gone, gone. Table corner. Corner, Thursday. Thursday gone, gone. Table corner. Corner, Thursday gone. Corner. Corner, Thursday. Corner. Cup, cold cup, known. Table corner. I found a cafe on a Thursday once, passing through the town without a dunce. Cap on my grief, just passing through the street, when the window caught me at my feet. I went inside and asked about the corner. The owner looked at me like I was a mourner. He had known already somehow who I was. Said your father sat there just because. They say the dead release the seats they warm, but that corner kept his Thursday for a year. I do not need the newspaper he folded. I only need to sit in his particular chair. His particular chair. Trust the corner. He had a corner table at the cafe. Same chair, same cup, same newspaper midday. Holding down a Thursday like a claim on something that the rest of us became. I sat there last Thursday in his place, feeling 20 years of him in that small space. Leave your mark, we are still sitting. The corner is still his. The cup is still placed. The table remembers every Thursday he came in. A suitcase under every bed my grandmother ever slept in. She said a man should keep his leaving close at hand. You never know what morning makes a demand. She packed it fresh the first day of each year. Same thing, same order, same particular fear. Keep packing. Some people never stop being ready. Never asked her where she thought she'd go. She lived in the same house since 40 so. The suitcase was not about a destination, more like a form of private preparation for something that had happened once before, in a country she had walked away from, that had walked away from her. The facts would never clear as packed and ready acts. The suitcase is pulling me under. I can hear the leaving thunder. She packed it every January 1st, preparing for a thing she feared the worst. Pack for me beneath the bed. Case pack, leave, ready. Case pack, leave, ready. Case she died, we opened it at last. Found a thing she kept there from the past. A photograph, a documentary, a letter in a language telling something we could not read but felt inside the chest. The weight of someone always leaving dressed and ready for a knock that never came, but that she kept expecting all the same. They say the dead release the fear they carry, but that suitcase held hers packed for 50 years. I do not need to know what she was ready for. I only need to understand the packing, understand the packing, trust the readiness. There was a suitcase under every bed my grandmother ever slept in, she said, keeping all her leaving close at hand, ready for a morning's harsh demand. Oh, we opened it and found her whole life there, folded into readiness with care. Leave your mark. We are still packing. The bed is still hers. The clasps are still cold. The suitcase remembers. Every January she prepared. Started up again when dark came in, as if the day was something too thin to carry what the mechanism held, a secret that the daylight always felt. Keep ticking. Some clocks only trust the dark. The repairman came and found nothing wrong. Said the spring was fine, the pendulum strong. Left scratching at his head beside the door. Said he had not seen anything before, like a clock that shows its hours that way, running through the night, refusing the day. My grandfather just nodded like he knew. Said some things only work when less can view. The clock is pulling me under. I can hear the midnight thunder. It ticked through every darkness faithfully, then stopped at dawn like it was meant to be. Tick for me inside the night. Clock tick, night run. Clock tick, night run. Clock, clock tick, tick, night, night run, run. Clock tick, tick, night, night run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. time for something none of us could see. It ran for 3 weeks after he was gone, then wound itself completely down by dawn. Leave your mark, we are still listening. The fireplace is still cold, the pendulum is still. The clock remembers every night it chose to run. My father had a scar across his left hand that curved from thumb to wrist like contraband. Evidence of something he survived before the version of himself that thrived into the man I knew arrived complete, with scar and silence and unhurried feet. Keep asking, some scars take decades to explain. I asked him twice, he changed the subject twice. The third time he looked out the window precise and said, a man I worked for had a dog. I left before he finished, and the fog of that half sentence settled in between us for the better part of 17 years before he took my hand one night and pressed my finger into it in the light. The scar is pulling me under, I can hear the left hand thunder. He carried it for 60 years of days, a dog, a man, a morning in the haze, pressed for me into the dark. Finished the story at 81, sitting in the garden in the sun. Said the dog had been protecting someone, said the man had been afraid of something. Said he put his hand between the two, said some things you do before you think it through. The scar made sense then in a different way, not a wound exactly, more say in what his body stood for on that day. They say the dead release the pain they carry, but that scar held a story 60 years. I do not need a dog, a man, a morning. I only need my finger in that curve, in that curve. Trust the sky. My father had a scar across his left hand that curved from thumb to wrist like contraband. Carrying a morning he survived before the man I loved had quite arrived. He pressed my finger into it one night, giving me the story in the light. Leave your mark, we are still pressing. The hand is still curved, the story is still his. The scar remembers every question it outlasted. My uncle started building in the shed, a boat from plans he kept beside his bed, drawn by someone in another country, someone who had never seen the sea. He scaled the plans up carefully by hand, said a boat like this could cross to any land. Keep building, some vessels are built for the idea. The hull was half complete when winter came. He covered it in canvas, marked his name on the timber with a carpenter's black pen. Said he would be back to it again. Come spring, but spring arrived, and then the next, and still the canvas sat there unexpected, visited by light through the shed door crack that fell across the boat, and then went back. The boat is pulling me under. I can hear the unfinished thunder. He scaled the plans up carefully for years, a vessel built from someone else's seas and fears. Sail for me inside the shed. Boat, hull, canvas, wait. Boat, hull, canvas, wait. Boat, hull, hull, canvas, canvas, wait, wait. Boat, hull, hull, canvas, canvas, wait, wait. Boat, hull, hull, canvas, canvas, wait, wait. Boat, hull, canvas, wait. Bang! Boat, plank, lay plank, known boat. We found the plan still rolled beside the bed, 3 years after the last thing he said about the boat, which was that it would float. He was certain of the holy roads in the margin of the plans in pencil thin. This boat will hold whatever you put in. My son unrolled the plans last spring and stood there in the shed, running his hand on wood. They say the dead release the things they started, but that hole kept its shape beneath the canvas. I do not need the boat to touch the water. I only need my son to pick up where he stopped. Pick up where he stopped. Trust the hull. My uncle started building in the shed. Oh, a boat from plans he kept beside his bed, shaping something from another country's dream, making it more solid than it seemed. My son stood in the shed and touched the boat, running his hands along the grain. Somehow, leave your mark, we are still building. The shed is still cold, the canvas is still his. The hull remembers every hand that shaped it. Sign father practiced his signature for years, on the backs of envelopes through tears of concentration at the kitchen light, getting something right that never quite came out the way he saw it in his head. A particular loop, a particular thread. Keep practicing. Some marks take a lifetime to arrive. He showed me once the version he preferred, held it up and asked me if I heard the name inside the line, the way it moved from the capital down through every groove, led her to the finish of the last. He said a signature is like a mast, it holds your name up to the wind. He said long after you have gone and you are dead, the signature is pulling me under. I can hear the incline thunder. He signed his name 10,000 times at least, searching for the version that released right for me across the page. Sign, loop, name, hold. Sign, loop, name, hold. Sign, loop, loop, name, hold. Sign, loop, loop, name, hold. Sign, loop, 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 name, hold. Sign, loop, name, hold. Sign, loop. Sign, loop, name, hold. Sign, press, lift, press, no. Sign, loop. I found the envelopes inside a box, hundreds of his signatures like clocks, all stopped at different moments of the same attempt to perfectly become his name. Each one slightly different from the last, each one reaching further than the past. I lined them up across the kitchen floor, watched his hand get older more and more. They say the dead release the names they carry, but my father left this signature in hundreds. I do not need the perfect version, I only need to keep on signing mine. Keep signing mine. Trust the loop. My father practiced his signature for years, on the backs of envelopes through tears, searching for the line that held his name, getting closer every year to something he became. I sign my name differently now than before, finding his particular loop more and more. Leave your mark, we are still signing. The envelopes are still there, the loop is still his. The ink remembers every attempt he ever made.
My mother made the bed the morning after, pulled the blanket straight without the laughter that used to come from underneath it warm. Before the house learned how to hold a storm of silence in the place a person slept. She smoothed it flat and then she stood and wept. Keep making. Some beds are made for more than sleeping. The room stayed is for longer than was practical. Every object left in something tactical about replacement cup beside the lamp. The window cracked to stop the room from damp. We cleaned around the edges, never through. The center where the shape of him still drew itself into the mattress like a map of every night he slept without a gap. The blanket is pulling me under. I can hear the mattress thunder. She smoothed it flat each morning without fail, as if the making kept him just inside the veil. Lie down for me inside the dark. Blanket, smooth bed, stay. Blanket, smooth bed, stay. Blanket, blanket, smooth, smooth bed, bed, stay, stay, stay. Blanket, blanket, smooth, smooth bed, bed, stay, stay. Smooth, smooth, blanket, smooth. Smooth, blanket, smooth, blanket, smooth, bed, stay. Smooth, smooth, blanket, smooth, blanket, smooth. Fold, tuck, fold, no, blanket, smooth. My nephew slept in it one Christmas night. Said the room felt different in the light of morning. Said he dreamed of someone tall standing at the window in the hall. We did not tell him whose the room had been, just changed the sheets and kept the space between the knowing and the not knowing intact. Some rooms hold more than any sleeping fact. They say the dead release the beds they slept in, but that mattress held its shape for years. I do not need the room to stay unchanged forever. I only need the blanket to stay smooth each morning. Stay smooth each morning. Trust the making. My mother made the bed the morning after. Oh, pull the blanket straight without the laughter, smoothing out the shape of someone gone, keeping him inside the cotton, carrying on. Oh, my nephew slept there dreaming of a tall man standing at the window of a room he read. Leave your mark. We are still smoothing. The room is still his. The shape is still there. The blanket remembers every morning she made it. Table at the cafe, same chair, same cup, same newspaper, midday. Every Thursday for perhaps 20 years, the owner knew his order through the gears of a routine so embedded in the place that the table held the outline of his face. Keep sitting. Some corners belong to one person only. When it stopped coming, nobody said a thing. For the first 3 Thursdays of the spring, the table sat there empty in the light. The owner placed the cup there out of right, or a ritual or something in between. The cup of coffee nobody had seen him order, but that sat there getting cold. Every Thursday morning growing old. The table is pulling me under. I can hear the corner thunder. 20 years of Thursdays in one cup known. I found the cafe on a Thursday once, passing through the town without a dunce. Cap on my grief, just passing through the street, when the window caught me at my feet. I went inside and asked about the corner. The owner looked at me like I was a mourner. He had known already somehow who I was. Said your father sat there just because. They say the dead release the seats they want, but that corner kept his Thursday for a year. I do not need the newspaper he folded, I only need to sit in his particular chair. His particular chair. Just the corner. He had a corner table at the cafe. Same chair, same cup, same newspaper midday, holding down a Thursday like a claim on something that the rest of us became. I sat the last Thursday in this place, feeling 20 years of him in that small space. Leave your mark. We are still sitting. The corner is still his. The cup is still placed. The table remembers every Thursday he came in. Under every bed my grandmother ever slept in, she said, a man should keep his leaving close at hand. You never know what morning makes a demand. She packed it fresh the first day of each year. Same thing, same order, same particular fear. Keep packing. Some people never stop being ready. We never asked her where she thought she'd go. She lived in the same house since 40 so. The suitcase was not about a destination, more like a form of private preparation for something that had happened once before, in a country she had walked away from more, that had walked away from her. The facts were never clear as packed and ready acts. The suitcase is pulling me under. I can't hear the leaving thunder. She packed it every January 1st, preparing for a thing she feared the worst. Packed for me beneath the bed. Case pack, leave ready. Case pack, leave ready. Case pack, leave ready, ready, ready. Case pack, leave ready, ready. She died, we opened it at last. Found the thing she kept there from the past. A photograph, a documentary, a letter in a language telling something we could not read but felt inside the chest. The weight of someone always leaving dressed and ready for a knock that never came. But
that suitcase
held hers packed for 50 years.
I do not need to know
Know what she was ready for.
I only need to
Understand the packing.
understand the packing.
Trust the readiness.
There was a suitcase under every bed my grandmother ever slept in, she said, keeping all her leaving close at hand, ready for a morning's harsh demand. We opened it and found her whole life there, folded into readiness with care. Leave your mark.
We are still packing.
The bed is still hers, the clothes are still cold. The suitcase remembers every January she prepared.
There was a clock above the fireplace old that stopped each morning when the light turned cold and started up again when dark came in, as if the day was something too thin to carry what the mechanism held, a secret that the daylight always felt. Keep ticking, some clocks only trust the dark. The repairman came and found nothing wrong, said the spring was fine, the pendulum strong. Left scratching at his head beside the door, said he had not seen anything before, like a clock that chose its hours that way, running through the night, refusing the day. My grandfather just nodded like he knew, said some things only work when less can view. The clock is pulling me under, I can hear the midnight thunder. It ticked through every darkness faithfully, then stopped at dawn like it was meant to be. Tick for me inside the night. Clock tick night run, clock tick night run, clock clock tick tick night night run 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 run, clock clock tick tick night night run run, clock clock tick night run. Stop, don't stop, no, clock tick. After my grandfather passed, the clock rang through the day and night without a plan of stopping anymore. It just kept going, as if whatever it had been foreshowing had been seen, and now the work was done. It ticked through dark and ticked through every sun. We let it run until it wound down slow. 3 weeks after he had let it go, they say the dead released the time they kept, but that clock ran through every night he slept. I do not need to understand the stopping, I only need to let the darkness have its hours, have its hours. Trust the night. There was a clock above the fireplace old that stopped each morning when the light turned cold, running through the darkness faithfully, keeping time for something none of us could see. It ran for 3 weeks after he was gone, then wound itself completely down by dawn. Leave your mark, we are still listening. The fireplace is still cold, the pendulum is still. The clock remembers every night it chose to run. Father had a scar across his left hand that curved from thumb to wrist like contraband, evidence of something he survived before the version of himself that thrived into the man I knew arrived complete, with scar and silence and unhurried feet. Keep asking, some scars take decades to explain. Twice, he changed the subject twice. The third time he looked out the window precise and said, a man I worked for had a dog. I left before he finished, and the fog of that half sentence settled in between us for the better part of 17 years before he took my hand one night and pressed my finger into it in the light. The scar is pulling me under. I can hear the left hand thunder. He carried it for 60 years of days. A dog, a man, a morning in the haze. Press for me into the dark. Scar, hand, dog, kept the scar. Hand, dog, kept the scar. Scar, hand, dog, kept scar. Scar, hand, dog, kept.
Scar, hand, dog, kept.
Scar, hand. Press is known.
Scar hand.
He finished the story at 81, sitting in the garden in the sun. Said the dog had been protecting someone. Said the man had been afraid of something. Said he put his hand between the two. Said some things you do before you think it through. The scar made sense, then in a different way. Not a wound exactly, more a say in what his body stood for on that day. They say the dead release the pain they carry, but that scar held his story 60 years. I do not need the dog or man or morning. I only need my finger in that curve. Trust the scar. My father had a scar across his left hand that curved from thumb to wrist like contraband. Carrying a morning he survived before the man I loved had quite arrived. He pressed my finger into it one night,
Giving me the story in the light.
leave your mark.
We are still pressing.
The hand is still curved, the story is still his. The scar remembers every question it outlasted.
canvas, canvas, wait.
My uncle started building in the shed, a boat from plans he kept beside his bed, drawn by someone in another country, someone who had never seen the sea. He scaled the plans up carefully by hand, said a boat like this could cross to any land.
Keep building.
Some vessels are built for the idea. The hull was half complete when winter came. He covered it in canvas, marked his name on the timber with the carpenter's black pen. Said he would be back to it again come spring, but spring arrives and then the next, and still the canvas sat there unexpected, visited by lights through the shed door crack that fell across the boat and then went back.
The boat is pulling me under.
I can hear the unfinished thunder. He scaled the plans up carefully for years, a vessel built from someone else's seas and fears.
Sail for me inside the shed.
Boat, hull, canvas, wait. Boat, boat, hull, canvas, wait. Wait, boat, boat, hull, 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 canvas, canvas, wait. Wait. Boat, hull, canvas, canvas, wait. Wait. Boat, boat, hull, boat, canvas, canvas, wait. Wait. Boat, hull, boat, canvas, wait. Boat, hull, boat, canvas, wait. Boat, hull, boat, canvas, wait. Plank, leg, plank, no, boat, hull. We found the plan still rolled beside the bed. 3 years after the last thing he said about the boat, which was that it would float. He was certain of the hull he wrote in the margin of the plans in pencil thin. This boat will hold whatever you put in. My son unrolled the plans last spring and stood there in the shed, running his hand on wood.
They say the dead release the things they started.
But that hull kept its shape.
Beneath the canvas
I do not need the boat
to touch the water,
I only need my son
to pick up where he stopped.
pick up to
Pick up where he stopped.
trust the hull. My uncle started building in the shed, a boat from plans he kept beside his bed, shaping something from another country's dream, making it more solid